Hello everyone. I just thought I'd give you a very quick tour about my new well, it's the same place, but it's my new arrangement of my workstation for painting and everything. I'm not changing too much. I mean, I've still got similar sort of stuff, but it's just much better arranged. Like I've got this part here which slides in and out. It's a sliding drawer that I don't know. It makes things a lot easier if you can just push it in and get rid of it for the day. But yeah, before I had all my armies in boxes and everything, so I thought it'd be nicer to have them on display a little. So yeah, I think this has worked out quite nicely. I mean, here's my Vampire Counts army, and a little thing up there. That's just to I don't know, just to signal that that's the Vampire Count side. And over here I've got my Empire army, and that's the Empire Militia, just to signify that that's the Empire side. And so, I mean, I don't know, you can't really tell because that one's all black mostly, and that one's a little bit brighter, but they're fairly equivalent size. I've got more Vampire Counts, but yeah, I mean, I changed the arrangement of all the other stuff as well. Like down here, I used to have loads of crap, but I'm using this as my actual working space right now. Like it's going to be where I have all my current projects. Like I'm going to do a unit, or paint a unit or something. I'll bring them down here, paint on here, and use it just for that. And one thing I found is that, you know, if you have like tools or something, or paintbrushes, and you just put them down, on the right hand side because you're using your right hand for it. So I actually worked out and made a tools area just for tools. Just leave tools there, so that like you put your paintbrushes and clippers and there's sandpaper maybe and all that sort of stuff, and you just keep them in there so you don't lose them or make it hard to find them all the time, which I was starting to get a real problem for me. This is nice. I think I might have shown people this before, but it's using the bits of plastic you get in blister packs, like when you get heroes or whatever. For I think they do for 40k and fantasy. But if you use those, like get one of them, and I think it's just because my little slide-up desk has got a certain height on it, but if you just butt it up against it, it fits perfectly. And I was having a problem where couldn't find where my bases were, or I'd put them in a box somewhere, and all the boxes look the same, so I just have them right here. You know, they're just on the edge of my desk, cooking fantasy and 40k, you know, square and circle bases, and it's really easy to get to. It's just obviously a water pot for when you're painting, you know. And I want to put all my paints in one place as well, so I've got a little place to put my paints here, and then a little shelving thing which I was using for other stuff before, but I thought I'd start using it for gaming stuff. This top drawer is just full of stuff that I want to use for actual games, like dice and rulers and tape measure, that sort of stuff, templates. Below that this is all terrain stuff, like there's that house that I was starting to build, which I haven't done something on in a while. These are pillars I've talked about before, but these are just bits for terrain ideas and things like that. This bottom drawer as well, this is just like raw materials, like bits of wood and like stones and things, and some of this like flock, gravel stuff from Games Workshop. So I'll start taking up a little bit more space, spread it out a bit, and I think it's really helped. So I mean, here's my fantasy stuff. I've got Empire and Vampire Counts, and up here I've got the Space Marines that you've seen before, but I've actually arranged them all out into like an army on These are like these things you put in drawers. Like you put them down the other way. You put them like horizontally. If you set them up vertically, you get just a nice way to display your figures. These are pretty cool. Like you've got Terminator Dreadnought, bikes, assault marines, basic tactical marines, and command squad. And I think these are actually quite nice as well. But just looking at your army and thinking of which parts you're going to take, like heavy support or fast attack. And, just divides up your army quite nicely. Actually, I've fixed the lighting arrangement in here. One of these lights actually works now, because before it was really dark, or you wouldn't be able to get the light how you wanted it. But now I can sort of personalise it, change it, So yeah, that's nice. I've got other bits, just my books up there, like the rule books and army books. And this is just full of random models, things like that. Siege Ballista from for Lord of the Rings. And Lord of the Rings, yeah, I've got it's all evil stuff from the evil models. But yeah, like Urukai mixed in with some orcs. You've got Saruman, it's great. They have a cave troll. Yeah, I love the cave troll. Really cool model. Some of the old ones, really. They've got newer models, but I don't know if I like them as much. Yeah. So I mean, that's pretty much the arrangement. That's what I've done. Change it all around a bit. I think it's just nice to be able to see your armies, See, I mean, I've only really painted one regiment, like, not even properly, just like started painting them for vampire counts, and when you have your whole army on display, I think it inspires you to paint more. I don't know, it does for me, because you want to see them on the battlefield painted. It doesn't look so inspiring when they're all just black, it's boring. So yeah, I want to get a full painted army, which will take a while, but I think it'll be quicker if I do it like this. Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys like the range of figures I have. I mean, I've got quite a few. I mean, I know other people have got far larger collections, but these are all stuff that I eventually want to use on the tabletop. I want to get them all sorted and get them all out there. Yeah, actually, this is a new box I've got here. There's more Graveguard, which are excellent. That's these guys. These guys here. Oh dear. Yeah, you can't see it very well because I haven't painted them yet. No surprise. But these guys are badass in the game, man. Seriously good. Especially if you put a vampire in there with some special items. And these guys are really good because they're a normal troops type, so you can just not troops. They're special, but a special choice. But you can raise them just as easily as skeletons, unless you take a magic item. But without any magic items, you can raise them the same as skeletons. So then I got 12 points per model instead of 8 points more. That's 4 more points per model you raise through casting the spell. So I don't know, the spell is just more effective and raises more points worth when you do it on Graveguard. So yeah, I think it's a lot better, and they're such good in the game. Like, they're pretty hardcore. I mean, I've played games against dwarves where I've been like charged by 2 separate dwarf units, one in the front, one in the flank. And with a vampire and Graveguard, I've just stuck it out for like a lot of turns, which is pretty impressive. So yeah, I want to get a few more models, like for my Vampire Counts army, and a few more for my Empire army. I want to get those to like a nice sized list with like more Graveguard. Actually, I want to get another box as well. But yeah, this is my new arrangement and my armies, so that you can see them in full. I'll give you updates as I paint and as I do a bit of terrain possibly. So yeah, thank you for watching.